This is the second battle for Team Adept versus Team Temp. This time we had some losses of deaths on Team Adept. Team Adept is not replacing those losses for this battle. They will very likely replace them for the next battle, though, because they are now at a disadvantage. There are rules, though, for being this disadvantaged. Basically, the Team Adeptus now will be getting more command points each round. So they'll probably use their tactics a lot more. So today's mission is called Recover Intel, and there's one objective here, 2 over there, and 2 over there. So there are 5 in total. So I'm just going to jump right into it and start seeing who can choose deployment zones. So the Team Tempestus gets to choose their deployment zone. For deployment zones, it's this little space and a little space over there. So it's going to be very shooty at the very beginning. Team Tempestus is going to choose over here because they can at least hide for the objective that's over here. So the closest I can get is about right there. And then they have to be 5 inches away from like the objectives over here. So it becomes like a little triangle of annoyance. Alright. Now for the other team. You can tell that they're a bit more at a disadvantage because they haven't replenished troops yet, but they'll do that for the next game. This game might not go well for them, but we will see. So we will start with the first battle round. At the top of the round, Team Tempestus will have 2 command points, but because there's such a huge point differential, points being each model and weapon and everything is worth a certain number of points, so you add that up, and there's actually... This team is like 91 points. And that one's now like 67. That point difference, every 10 points that they're different, they gain an extra command point every round. So they're starting with a whopping 4 command points. So they can really start just plowing through ahead. So now we will first see who gets to go the first turn. That's a nice average roll. But Team Adept does a little bit better. Well, there's a whopping 10 inches away. Titus is still... Nah, he's just gonna go forward 6. He's just gonna camp there. Missile's actually going to ready up. This guy's going to advance, so he gets to go a whopping 11 inches. So that's 6 there, 5 there. He's sitting on that objective. That one will advance. I got 4 over here, so he gets to go. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. Actually, no, that's not necessarily whatever. You go 3 in, 3 up, so that's 6, and then another 4 in a window for later. He won't be able to shoot this turn because he advanced, but that's not necessarily a problem. Do they need to be 3 inches for holding an objective? It doesn't say, but that's usually the standard. So he can go and get within range of holding the objective. So they've moved. Now it's the Team Tempestus, he's going to declare a charge actually against Titus, and Titus should be within. Yeah, I just remembered. It's an Overwatch shot. Overwatch is always on the 6. There's no modifiers or anything. He's going to take a shot. He rolled a 3. It would have been a hit otherwise, but in this case, it's not a hit. How far is Pavlo going? Oh, Pavlo is in. They're going to duke it out because he wanted to finish the fight that they didn't have last time. Yeah, I think it's just going to end up being a lot of running and hiding. Jeremy is going over here. He can get a shot at Michael. Ooh. There's a door right here. And he goes. On objective, he hides. Move 2 inches this way. 4 inches this way. Oh, they're not hidden from Michael, so that's going to start becoming a problem. 3 inches. Another 3 to get there, and this is hidden. Doesn't want to take another rocket to the base. He's going to go over here and hide. Or she, I think. Yeah, most of these are she's. She's going to advance. Nice, 3 inches. She also has the ability to shoot after advancing without penalties, so she's just going to go. Can't see as much there, but that's going to be not so good for that person. And then she's going to advance as well. So she can go 7 inches. 6 puts me about here, and then 1 more. I'm just scooching on to that objective. Well, let's see here. How far away is that? Alright. It's moving on to the shooting phase. And Team Adept is actually going to spend the 2 command points to make Michael shoot first. And Michael... oh, yeah, no, he's got a target right in front of him that is actually very important to shoot, to survive. So he's going to take his 2 shots. The target is obscured, so 4 is to hit. 1 hit. Does not wound, though. That is... Well... It was a 2, and I'm just going to spend the one command point to re-roll it, because they get so many command points. And it was worth it, because it's a hit. And I just realized I'm using Team Tempestus dice for that. Well, Team Tempestus is going to continue using its dice for its armor save. It rolled a 5. So, Team Tempestus survived. Alright. Now back to shooting. Regularly. Ready to fire. Units go first, so he's firing back into her because he's going to try to kill her. He's going to use crack. Target is obscured. But that's about it. Oh, technically I was supposed to give an order at the top of the shooting phase. I always forget because I'm used to, as soon as Tempestus goes, that I would give them orders. But so I'll just immediately give the order, take aim over here to the one guy over there, to Jeremy. But that's about it. Didn't change anything. So the crack missile, 4 to hit. Oh, 8 hits. 2 to wound. Yeah, that's a very likely wound. 6 up armor save. As obvious, failed. how much damage? 4. Alright. So it's this model's got some chance to survive. So that's takes that and it is out. So she is down. Alright, there are no points awarded for taking models out in this case, so survived. Alright, now on to regular shooting units. So Michael is fired, Gavin can't fire. And that one can't fire, so yeah. Adept has fired all of that it can fire, so I'll just move on to Team Tempestus. Only one can fire in here. He has some view, so he will take a shot. He's within the 2-shot range. He will overcharge because he was given the order take aim, which makes him reroll 1, so his chances of dying are reduced. It's obscured, so it's 4s to hit. Reroll both of those because take aim, thank God. And it changes to 1 hit. 2 to wound because he overcharged. It wounds. AP -3, so 6 up save. Failed. Damage 2 because it was overcharged, so taken out of action. Alright. That's the shooting over there. That can be done. No one else has a shot over here because they've all done that. We move on to melee. Titus does his 3 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound. Pavlo's armor maintains. Now, real quickly, I'm going to check for tactics. It's a tactic I can't use at this time. So Pavlo does his 3 attacks. Whiff, hit. Does a wound though. Holy, he actually wounds. Alright, take your 3 up armor save. Yep, this time he actually survives. So they just go wail, nothing happens. So, it turns out for this game, you actually start scoring points at the end of the round because it goes to morale phase. Actually, this goes to morale phase. I should double check. This team has 1, 2, 3, 4, and they had 5 in total. So as soon as they lose 3, they have 3 injured models, that's when they start having to take the broken test. So they don't have to take it at this time. And each objective marker that's on the edge is worth 1 point. This one's worth 3, but no one has it because it's just 2 models. So Team Adeptus has 1 point at the moment. Team Tempestus has 2 points. Alright. We actually move on to round 2. Who has the initiative? Again, Space Marines. Team Tempestus goes up to 4 command points because they haven't really spent any. And the Team Adept goes up to 5 command points because they've already held things. Alright, so now that's what's he gonna use? He's gonna go for it. We'll go there for now. He's gonna make sure he's on the objective but can't be. Oh, he can be seen from way out here. So I'll hold that objective. It's about 2 inches there, and then move 4 inches that way. To go for the double tap on there. Pop up. And he'll go into this because I need to remember he has an ability as comms, but I can't remember what it is at the top of my head. And I haven't been using as many abilities as I should be. Oh, okay. This is probably about to turn very, very bad for Team Adeptus. Oh, since he didn't move, he would have ready. That's, yeah, that makes sense. Top of shooting phase, orders. He'll be given the order, take aim. And Team Adept will spend its 2 command points to have this guy shoot to defend himself against that. 2 shots, 4's to hit because the target is obscured, but it's not long range. Both hit. One thing I've forgotten, that this guy adds 1 to his wound rolls for targets that are obscured because he's demolitions. That makes it so that he actually wounds on 2s for this. So both wound. Armor save for the Tempestus. I can't even do a reroll, so because I only can reroll 1. So 1 injury roll though. Only. The camera had gone out as I was making my injury roll. This is the result. Injury roll is Jeremy is out. So, Jeremy's done. That was a good use of command points there. Because now we go on to ready models, which is Gavin, and Gavin will do his 2 shots on this target. Target is obscured, so 4's to hit. Yeah, I won't reroll that one. 6 hits. 3 to wound. It wounds. Take my armor save. I saved it. Armor prevails. Oh, and then it goes on to regular unit shooting. So Titus gets to actually take a shot. Titus takes his 1 pistol shot into Pavlo and misses. Now it's Tempestus who gets to shoot, and well, everything can shoot at this point because Adeptus won't be shooting. So his ability, or her ability, will add 1 to hit rolls for this model. So she's going to fire 2 shots, overcharged, because she's a sniper, so she reroll hit rolls of 1. The target is obscured, so it would normally be 4's to hit, but because of her ability, it's now 3's to hit. So 3's to hit, reroll 1s. Both hit. It's overcharged, so 2's to wound. Both wound. 2 6-up saves. Saved 1. You know what? They have the command points and they desperately need to try. So they will re-roll this 1. And saved! Alright, sorry for the jarring cut. The battery died on my camera. Thankfully I had the second one charged. So we just got to the point where Gavin has saved 2 6-up saves, so Gavin's still alive. So this model is shot. That means we need to start seeing who can shoot and who can do what. This model, well, Gavin had his quick reprieve. Now this model is taking 2 shots. 4's to hit though. 1 hit. 5's to wound. No damage, so Gavin lives another day. The other models can't shoot at anything besides for Pavlo. Pavlo will not overcharge his pistol. He gets to fire his plasma pistol right into Titus's face. So 3 to hit. Hits. He did not overcharge, so it's strength 7 instead of strength 8. So it's 3 to wound instead of 2 to wound. He wounds. Poor Titus has a 6-up save. Or, you know, no poor Titus, because Titus just is a badass. Now we move on to melee. So Titus punches again. 3 attacks. 2 hit. 3's to wound. 1 wound. Pavel takes a save. It's a 5. He is saved. Pavlo attacks back. All 3 hit. 5's to wound. 1 wound. Make your 3-up armor save, Titus. Or not. How many times can I do the tactical reroll? It does not say that I have to do that once. I can't do it more than perfect. Well, it's a new phase anyway. So he's spending the command point because obviously odds are, yes, he will survive. And that was very important to spend. So now they count out points. Team Adeptus is now at 2 points, and Team Astra is at 4. We still don't need to do any morale checks because not enough people are out of action or injured. So we're at 3. Turn 3. That's where it starts getting a little critical. So, ready. He will actually fall back out of action. So he's fallen back. He can't actually do any shooting. However... oh yeah, and everyone goes up by... Team Adept is at 5 command points. Team Tempest is at 6. They haven't really spent command points yet. So this is where it starts getting a little hairy. This model will go up just to say hello. And this is going to turn into an interesting round of shooting. Oh, I forgot to see who was supposed to go first. Okay, Team Adeptus goes first, which is how I did it. Thankfully, that's how I did it. Dang. So now we move on to shooting. Team Adeptus is going to spend its 2 command points to try to make him go first. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can do because I wouldn't even try to shoot at him. He's too far and the odds aren't good, so he's gone first. He moved, which normally means for a heavy weapon he takes a penalty. But just like the other, the other people who doesn't take penalties, he's a specialist. He just takes 0 penalties, so he's going to be shooting well into this Pavlo. He's firing his crack missile. He's got 4 hits, so he hit. 2 to wound. He wounds. AP -2, so 6-up save for Pavlo. Holy shit, he survived. Well, it's not the end for Team Adept yet. They get all the ready models first, so Gavin is actually going to shoot into Pavlo as well. Pavlo's out in the open, so 2 shots, 3's to hit. Yeah, he'll spend the command... Actually, no, I'll save... No, I'll spend it. He spends his command point for the reroll. So 2 hits, 3's to wound. Doesn't wound either of those. He's not going to spend command points on those. Reason being is I'll save command points for this guy firing, who's, I'm pretty sure, still... Yeah, 2 shots. I do need to do a check real quickly. How... yeah, that guy's definitely obscured, so 4's to hit. So I will spend reroll command points. So they're down to 1 command point, but he didn't get it. But the reason why is because it was 2 to wound because of his add 1 to wound rolls. So he wounds. Pavlo gets his 4-up armor. He saves it again. His armor prevails. He has like the best armor in the business. That's all they're shooting, so now it turns into Tempestus's turn. Honestly, I technically go back and forth, but because all their models are ready and they spent command points, they went first. So Tempestus actually gets his orders. He's giving this guy take aim. You'll just roll that now. 2 shots against Gavin. Reroll 1s, 4s to hit. Reroll that 1. 2 hits. 5s to wound. 1 wound. Well, poor Gavin now has a 5-up armor save. And again, he rolls a 6. Gavin just keeps going, no one's going to hurt me tonight. Now, she's going to get the benefit of the add 1 to hit rolls against there. Right? Is it add 1 to hit rolls? Oh, but instead I should spend, because she will get more experience if I spend her tactics, she can already spend 1 command point to add 1 to her hit rolls. So she will spend that to gain 1 extra experience point for later in the game. And the reason why I'm not going to combine it is because she's already at 2s to hit because of this. So 2s to hit, both hit. She was overcharged, so 2s to wound, both wound. 6-up saves. They can't reroll enough to save that, so it's damage 2 since it was overcharged. So this 5 is what they needed. So Titus is out. However, they still have most of their models on the field, so they don't do a leadership check. However, it's not looking good for being able to win at this point. And then she's going to take her 2 shots against Gavin. Pew pew. Both hit. 5s to wound. 1 wound. 5 up. Oh, failed. Injured or... Oh. Gavin is out. No one else can... well... what we'll do is 1 plasma pistol shot at that guy. Will not overcharge it. It's long range and obscured, so it's 5 to hit. It hits. 3 to wound. Doesn't wound. But they're going to be mean and spend their command point to reroll that. And it gets a 2 again anyway, so it does absolutely nothing. End of turn. Well, it's morale phase. Is Team Adeptus. Well, technically at the beginning of morale phase, I think. Oh, I need to check something for campaign rules. Oh, it's at the end of the round, so Team Adeptus has to roll anyway. No, they passed, so they would have not. They're not broken. It's the end of the 3rd battle round. We would be rolling to see if the game continues. But Team Adeptus is going to make the smart choice and bugger out. Because even though they technically would... actually, basically for an idea of what's about to happen is, point-wise, Team Adeptus is sitting right now at 3 points, and Team Tempestus is sitting at 9 points. There's no way now for Team Adeptus to win, so they just bugger out. So the 2 gut models that were here bugger out. They're not injured, so they will not be doing injury rolls. See if they die. And Team Tempestus is good. So now we'll move on to who dies and who doesn't. Alright, welcome to the death rolls. So we will see who lives and who dies. First, we will start with Gavin. Gavin goes on to live another day. Michael. Take a penalty. Goes down to a 3, which actually means he lives, but he's going to not be able to participate in the next battle. And now, Titus. -1, so Titus is fully dead. That's another dead for the Team Adeptus. That's not good for them. Jeremy. 10. But he's not a specialist, so he just lives. Flavia, -3. 10. So, survives and gains experience. Anyway, that was second battle. It went almost as well as expected, seeing that the Team Adeptus came in with low numbers. If they had survived, gone to the center objective first, it would have done a little bit better, but they took some heavy fire quickly. So it will be interesting to see what happens in the third battle, and maybe the fourth. So see you next time.
Have a fabulous day, everybody.